Hello, dear geniuses. You know what? I just love chapter 2. I mean, I listened to it and read it so many times. But there's a few sentences in the beginning that is so powerful. And I actually don't think we understand how powerful it is. And I would love to share these sentences with you guys because I see it as a foundation for this work. Now, foundation is something, a foundation of a building is something you don't see. It normally is underground. Um, and then we start building on top of that. And those sentences is so powerful. Is creating the foundation, and we can actually, if we don't understand this part here, it's no even point continue building on top of that because it's just gonna crack or the building's gonna be weak, or you can get to a certain level and you want to go up a level and then it all cracks. We tend to sort of skip sometimes the important part, and then we're willing to spend a lot of time fixing it. Something about human beings, I guess. So, can you guess the sentences? I will tell you mine. It is actually just in the beginning here. What did I do? I'm gonna do my best. It's going to require that you get beyond your physical world, including your body, your identity, and your environment, and even time itself. This is where you turn possibility into reality. After all, if you do not get beyond who you think you are, and the way you've been conditioned the world works, it's not possible to create a new life or new destination. Wow, those sentences are so powerful. I mean, it's good. I love it. I really love it. But understand it, and really, really understand it. Not as a program because we read it and the word makes sense to us, we think we know it. No, 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 no. We need to really, really understand it. Because what it said is no point continue after this point if you cannot do that. Because it's like the foundation. Anything you can build on top of that is just going to collapse. It's just a matter of time. That's it. And that is why I admire Dr. Joe, because the task he is doing is impressive. I try to change small things, and it is really difficult. It makes it a little bit more easier when people need to change. That's for sure. But if we're all on this 50-50 line, maybe not, maybe why should we not? That's a tricky one for people to really break through. But what it can make it a little bit more, I would not want to use the word clear, but for myself, if in my own self, if I have reference in my own life where things are and why things are and how things work, I would understand it a little bit better. And if I can understand it and make sense a little bit more, then I can sort of progress more to it. But if I actually don't know exactly how things work 100%, how I work 100%, it's so tricky to really change anything. Because you don't actually know if something works, what did work? If something didn't work, where didn't it work? You know what I mean? And we talk about all the stuff all the time, body, mind, soul. Do we really understand what the body is? Who's the body? Who's the mind? Who's the soul? You know what I mean? We use those words so easily without really think about it. And people will talk about, the body, say, are you talking about your whole thing, your body? Are you the body? Who's the body? Who's talking to me? And they're like, I don't know. But they were just saying that sentences. So, I'm really excited to explain all that in a very, very cool way. Plus, I have something special that I believe is a deal breaker. I believe that not many people have talked about this one. Actually, I might be wrong because I don't know everybody, but I don't think I have heard anyone talk about this thing I not, I can say discovers, like anything, it's a combination of loads of years of experience, loads of things you read, loads of things you experience in a quant and all that kind of stuff. But wow, it's good. And I would love your guys' opinion about it. So we're just going to go to the next clip. I'm just going to quickly show a few things, what I want to try to explain to you guys, and then we can go from there. Cool. Let's go. So let's start breaking down in more bite sizes. And a few sentences that I'm going to use in the video as a reference is these ones. So how your past become your future. You know, when you wake up and start thinking about your day, it looks as though your day has already happened for you, and in fact it has. Now this is big time, because think about it, where you are here, and it means that it's just gonna be a rerun. So it's super important to understand this, because wow, we are facing something that we're trying to change in one sentence, but in the same sentence your future is a rerun of your past. The body's going to follow your mind to the same event, the same reality. So your body is going to follow your mind because you have the ideas, but after a while we're going to go unconscious, and your body is going to drag you into the same future based on what you're repeatedly doing. Now I have seen this, and this is another thing I want to talk to you guys about. I'm really excited as well to discuss this as well, is when has this happened? You know what I mean? There's something in our human beings that, I mean, I have a child of 10 months that I love dearly, and I have learned so much about us just by him, just being present with him. And again, I will explain all those things for you guys. It's so good. And then of course that's important, because the same thing we have to overcome is our body, but our body is dragging us into the future. So it's almost like we have, you know what I mean, we are against something big. You know, the famous saying, where attention goes, energy flows. Again, we need to understand that, really understand that. And this is the surprise one I got for you guys, that I said I don't think many people have talked about the answer. The big question: when we know what to do, why do not we just do it? So what we're going to do is, I'm going to use a CNC machine to explain how I see us working and how the environment and time has the influence in us. So I'm going to break it down into two videos, purely because I need to first explain to you guys how this process works. So from idea all the way to the operator, the software, and then another breakdown of software, so this can talk to the CNC machine to the final product. We really need to understand this whole process, because otherwise, when I can explain us into this, and I'm gonna use a lot of reference to all these things. In fact, if you can remember all the sentences before, you will start seeing where I'm gonna go with this. It's very excited, very excited. Like your day is already planned for you. Very cool. So it's so important for us to sort of understand this. So it is going to be a little bit long, but it's going to be really cool. I got loads of videos, I got loads of clips, live clips of the machine running. I got live clips of just showing the program running. It's going to be super cool. I'm going to try to explain the best I can for you guys, and I know I need to make it as short as possible, and that is going to be a little bit tricky, but yeah, I'll see what I can do. But then of course the bonus. So the bonus is the big question: why that sometimes we know so much, but yet it ain't happened here. The big question. And I think I might have the answer. Oh, almost. So you guys are gonna have to watch the second video to get to that answer. But yeah, it's super cool. Very excited to share it with you guys. Okay, see you soon.